I went from 17 to 26 this week. I missed it.
So Doja's at what right now?
26.
Yeah. Bro, I should have bought the fucking dip, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know. I wasn't expecting it to dip either.
What up?
No, I saw it when it was at its lowest.
Yeah.
And then I was like, nah, whatever the fuck it's gonna. And
but
I guess.
But you didn't know it was at its lowest because you could.
No, I did.
Lower.
No, I did know it was fucking low.
I know, but you could go lower.
No, but you didn't know it was the lowest.
You can't know it's the lowest until it's not the lowest.
Well,
anymore.
I know it's the lowest.
You didn't know. Shut up.
Well,
anyways, what is up, guys? Welcome back to
Your
Neighbor's Garage, the unofficial podcast of the 956. I'm your host, Big Fonz, joined by my amazing co-host.
You know what I've noticed is that the camera angle like gets my stomach.
You're the host,
and I don't like it.
Did you say you're the host?
He said, "I'm your host, and these are my wonderful co-hosts."
This is
wow.
your neighbor's garage with Fonz featuring Pancho, Gus, and Ed.
Wow,
that's basically what he's implying.
The Fonz Show.
Okay.
The Fonz Show.
No. I don't mean
welcome to the wacky, crazy Fonz Show.
Welcome to Fonz's Garage.
I called y'all amazing because this podcast wouldn't work without each and every one of us, and that's very apparent.
I accidentally faded to the Hall of Fame.
Ching. This podcast wouldn't work without all of us. We're all very different characters.
And without Audio World, too.
And again, yes, without Audio World, which is audioworld.tx on Instagram and Audio World on Facebook. Check them out for anything from audio, visual, LED lighting, and car and stereo systems.
Right.
Dude, I went to go check out Audio World out in the field when they were in there.
Oh, yeah, you did you were on the field. You were manning the job.
Yeah.
You were doing extra.
You're like a supervisor or what?
Yeah, I was helping out on the floor, just supervising, making sure everything was up to
some
OSHA.
extra money?
Yeah, up to OSHA qualifications. And, dude,
are you OSHA certified?
No. They know their shit, dude. Audio World, they're fucking crazy.
They're pros. They're pros.
Audio World is literally the best in the business.
Yeah.
All right, man. So how you feeling today, Fonz? I know you had like day to day, and you feel like absolute shit, right?
Today was leg day, gentlemen.
I think we all came from the gym.
We all
right
came
now.
from
So
the
this
gym.
is like the post-workout episode.
Sweaty.
I saw them at the gym. I don't know if y'all know my Twitter. Hopefully y'all follow me.
We'll just give it out.
But let me have a backstory. Okay, for the past 6 years, I've been a CrossFit hater.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Always talking shit.
Mm-hmm. Actually, yeah.
Always talking shit. But then Pancho was like, "Hey, I need to lose some pounds, right? So I need to try something new. I need to do something out of my comfort zone." And I have friends that do CrossFit.
Yeah.
They're like, "Hey, Pancho, you should do CrossFit for the next couple months and do a competition."
Oh, so you're going to do the comp?
Yeah, in September. So I decided to sign up for CrossFit.
God damn.
And boy, that shit's fucking hard, bro,
It's
for my
intense.
endurance. That shit's intense. So, I mean, obviously I have my criticisms and stuff like that. But like, damn, that shit's hard. That shit's good for endurance. And that shit's fun too.
You think it's fun?
Yeah, I think it's really fun. So I've picked up on CrossFit. I'm only going to do it for a couple months. I mean, I'm gonna go back to my powerlifting and stuff, right? It's just getting out of my comfort. It's just getting out of my comfort zone. You get me?
No, you gotta explore, broaden your horizons a little bit, dip your toe in the enemy line.
Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, that shit's fun because, I mean, obviously y'all see me at the gym. I'm by myself. Yeah. I don't talk to anyone. I mean, I talk to them very solo. I don't have a partner and stuff like that. I do what I gotta fucking do in the gym, and that's it.
Very
right?
lone wolf.
Yeah, but then there you have other people it's friendly competition.
Wait, what did Fawn say the other day about the lone wolf?
Don't stray too far from the pack, or the wolves are gonna get you.
Yeah, like you're already in the pack.
I was like, I thought I was the wolves.
like the other wolves.
I am the wolf.
I think that's the.
Oh, that's their Chipotle
order. You got the Chipotle order right? That?
Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back.
Damn, we get Chipotle ordered to the fucking studio.
And again, thank you to whoever sent Pancho that order.
Yeah, what a great fan, man. Love you so much.
Yeah, if you guys want to send us food while we record, that's badass too.
Yeah,
we can totally do that.
But yeah, no, going back to it, man. The gym is something that I mean, I never really did the gym.
Yeah, let's talk about that, man. The gym, going to it, the whole aspect behind it. And
yeah.
everything. How do you,
as a new person?
As a new person,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, I didn't really go to gym. Like
you skipped gym class.
Me and Jim were never good friends.
Did you like write a note that said that you had a period?
You know, I know people that failed gym class, the easiest fucking class to pass.
Dude, it's because like all I would do in high school for gym is like we would have open gym, so I'd just go play basketball. Like that's all I would do.
Yeah.
So instead of like,
okay, so I'm gonna diss on Harmony basketball. Playing pickup games at Harmony, it's like playing with middle schoolers as an 18-year-old.
I believe that.
Yeah, and I've seen it.
And it shows.
Harmony's actually a 3A school if you didn't know, so they compete against
Bricks
Cotula.
by brick. They should call them the Harmony Bricklayers.
Dude, they play Cotula, they play like Crystal City, like they play some comp out there, you know. So shout out to the Harmony Hawks.
Damn, that's what's up.
I was a Tiger when we were there. But yeah, so I guess going to the gym, the appeal of it, or I guess it kind of seems intimidating at first, you know, as a someone who's never been to the gym.
Yeah.
You know, and that was one thing I kind of set in my mind. I was like, fuck, like, I don't want to show up and be like the weakest guy in the gym and not be able to like,
Yeah.
you know, try and compete with other people. But then,
I ordered extra steak and they didn't give me extra steak.
damn.
Damn.
Okay, keep going.
But what's crazy though is that that's all of that shit is like untrue. Like the minute you get to the gym, either everyone's minding their own business, or everybody is super nice, super helpful, and everyone's like really, really like community
Total like,
based.
hey dude, I like your gains, bro.
Yeah, like-
by the way, you should grip it like this, man, and then that'll be a lot better for you. And you're like, yeah, fuck yeah, and then you just rep out badass.
Or like it's cool like when a bigger guy comes tells you and he's like, hey, what's up, big man?
Damn.
I'm like,
Has that happened to you yet?
It did, yeah. It has happened.
Ray doesn't count, bro. Ray called him big man today.
Shout out to Ray. But I don't know. I just think it's cool. It's such a cool thing because I feel like everyone understands that the goal and the reason why everyone's going is because we want to better ourselves, you know?
Oh, my fault.
People don't understand that there's a lot of benefits about going to the gym.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's like the physical health benefits, right? Long term, especially if you pick it up young. But I feel like there's some like mood and mental health like relief that you can get.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
I think
I go there for like to
Meditate.
relieve stress, meditate, think about stuff, and at the end of your workout, you just feel good. And there's been research that shows, I think, what do you release, like serotonin, or what-
Endorphins?
endorphins
I think it's
that make you feel
Dopamine.
happier and shit like that.
I think it's dopamine or serotonin.
The happy chemical is serotonin.
Yeah, serotonin.
There's serotonin, dopamine,
Dopamine happens when you do something like rewarding, so it's your brain rewarding you for it.
somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And then serotonin is just straight up like the happy chemical.
And then adrenaline too.
Adrenaline is like, nah, start like a mansplaining it.
But it's usually at the end of your workout where you fucking feel it.
Yeah.
And then I think you also feel like when you work out in the morning,
Oh yeah.
there's just something about working out in the morning.
Sets up your day pretty
Like
well.
that's like because also if you don't notice, like yeah, you use a lot of energy when you're working out, but then also you develop like this endurance throughout the day, and you stay awake. You're more likely to stay awake throughout the day if you wake up in the morning,
Well, it's
and you
like-
just feel like you can fucking accomplish everything.
Yeah, it's
After
like
you work out in the
a
morning.
body in motion stays in motion. A body at rest stays at rest. And
Yeah.
I believe in that wholeheartedly.
And then
I believe that.
no, I searched it up. Apparently, working out later at night too is also really good for sleep. Because
Oh, yeah.
you work out, you finish it, and then your body after like an hour or two like calms down and enters like sleep mode. So it's
Wow.
really ideal.
Sleep is where you do most of your growth, in general.
Yeah, that's true.
I haven't been sleeping well, dude.
That you need your 8 hours, and like paired
Yeah.
up, like eating right, going like working out, and getting your 8 hours is like the three
And you
main-
won't see a lot of gains if you don't sleep well.
Yeah.
You won't see a lot of gains.
Oh, you know what? Water is also really important.
And it was crazy. Yes, and water. Those are the
Huge.
4 things. Those are the 4 pillars.
And I know that sounds like something that's like pretty basic, but dude, for the
It's just
longest,
because it literally is that basic.
but
Yeah.
for the longest time, I didn't drink water. You know, and that sounds nasty, but when, I mean, like the longest time, I mean, like in middle school.
Oh,
yeah, when you're a kid, you don't think about water. You just want to drink.
No,
like
but
fucking
there's other
soda and
people
shit.
who've been drinking water their whole lives, like even in elementary school,
Really?
and that's what blows my mind.
I drink water all the time.
Yeah, like this guy grew up drinking water, and like me,
it
and
helps
you,
your skin, and
yeah, dude. But me and Fonz, like we grew up drinking. Like,
it helps like
soda
clean
and
your
juice and shit.
system and shit like that. It's really
Do you
good.
think
for
it's a poverty thing?
no?
You think?
Water is free.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's a poverty thing. I think I was just a chubby kid and I liked soda. So there ain't no
I don't
correlation
know.
there. But
Yeah, water's pretty cheap.
I
I'm saying,
understand,
like, it don't get cheaper than water.
Yeah, bro. Like it don't get cheaper than.
It's just a shitty.
you can buy water with the food stamps. Believe me.
It's just a shitty person thing. Like,
It's just a piece of
You might
shit
be just a
person.
piece of shit.
But you know what's funny about the gym and this is something I didn't really think about. I'm already a pretty confident guy, but your confidence just skyrockets even more.
I'm
from
already a
doing it.
piece of cocky shit.
I'm already the fucking biggest guy at the gym, but when I go there,
I'm already pretty fucking jacked, but you know,
No, because like I feel like I'm already confident, and then I pair that with the
you're
like
confident mentally.
mentally, and then I feel a little bit more confident physically because I'm like, okay, like I went to the gym 5 times this week. Like I feel good this weekend. I feel
You just
pumped
feel
this
good,
weekend.
bro.
Yeah,
Hey, but the thing is, nobody knows you went 5 times.
that's true.
So that's even better.
So my point is, though, do you think you could have that confidence without the 5 days of the gym?
Definitely, but I feel like for me,
I don't know.
I'm just like, side
so let me
question.
tell you, like, there's this thing that a lot of guys do before night out. It's going to the gym. is you go out,
you get a pump,
and you have a fucking pump. And you just go looking fucking confident.
Yeah.
So it is a confident
radiant.
booster in so many ways because it happens to me too. It's like
You're glowing.
Like if you know you're gonna go out in the morning, like if I have the opportunity, I'll work out like at 6.
Yeah.
Because that pump will be there for a few hours and shit. Especially if a lot of guys usually before a night out tend to do chest day. Because if you're doing legs, really no one's gonna see your fucking pump and shit.
You'll be all tired from dancing.
But if you do arms and chest, and you're gonna go out and you're gonna be like this, even if you don't even have a fucking huge pump, you have that confidence. Like I look fucking
pump.
good. So
Got that mental pump.
Spitting facts.
No, it's crazy. Going back to like the sleep thing. When I first started my fitness journey,
I hate this guy.
I know, right?
Last week,
I said that in quotations. Gabe, and he's been working out like a fucking madman since high school. Like he's a freak. Like
I was born working out.
His commitment his commitment level is insane.
he was deadlifting out the womb.
Yeah, he just came out curling.
His dedication is honestly admirable.
He's got that Capricorn energy.
Yeah. So all right.
He's
So
a Capricorn.
he told me, he's like, dude, Gus, results are literally day and night. Like it's literally from one day to the next. And I didn't get what he meant like that. And I was like, isn't it a journey? Like it's incremental growth. He's like, no, dude, literally one day you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, holy fuck, I look different.
Yeah.
But that's through time though.
It's over time. But I'm not saying like you work out one day and the next day you're like, oh fuck, I look jacked.
Yeah.
No, it's one day you're going to be working out, you're going to get into your rhythm, and one day you're going to wake up and you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to be like, damn, this is my new body.
That's fucking facts, bro.
Yeah, and I know you keep seeing that, and I know that's very apparent now because you keep looking at pictures of yourself from a year ago. And
I look small.
But that's if you take pictures, because like that's if you take pictures. I don't take pictures often, so I don't notice. But I noticed when I first started working out, the next year in school, like in college, I was walking and I have a buddy who hadn't seen me like, dude, you look bigger.
You look yoked.
To me, that's my mouth.
No, dude, I'm filling out my shirts more. This shirt used to be kind of loose on me. Now it's tight around my arms. I got some button shirts that
he's
are
like,
tight.
I also threw it in the dryer twice, but
I don't wear a size medium anymore.
Yeah, no, I don't. I wear a large now. Like I have to buy large now. Like the medium is actually tight and not the flattering tight. So I gotta buy a large now. So it's kind of like, damn, it's literally day and night.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, and I think that's very true. I think one of the first things, at least on a personal level, that I can kind of tell like from going to the gym is like how much my face changes. Like I'll go from having like a chubbier face to like a little bit slimmer face, and that's what I can notice at least.
Do you think it's a mental thing though? I'm sure it does, but I'm just like,
it might be a mental thing.
Like because a huge thing I've heard about working out is body dysmorphia.
Really?
Yeah.
So do you think that, like, I'm not saying you're not getting slimmer, but do you think it could, for like for a one workout thing and you're like, oh, I already look thinner. Do you think that's a form of body dysmorphia?
No, it could be.
Because I'm scared of getting body dysmorphia. Because
I don't think that's body dysmorphia. Body dysmorphia, if anything, it's negative. I think he's looking at a positive.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Because
I
body
mean it in a
dysmorphia,
positive,
No,
yeah.
but like, and then those days that you don't go, you're gonna feel like shit because you're like, man, I could be looking slimmer right now. But the thing is,
I get you.
the thing is, you look the same.
But it's
I
just
got,
that
I
since
got
you-
it during COVID. The first 2 weeks of COVID.
Damn.
Even like 3 days in when I couldn't go to the gym.
Yeah.
You got some
I was
BD?
like, you look fucking small and shit, or you don't look like you look like a fucking slob. And
I'm
shit
fucking
like that.
scared of that.
And I've seen documentaries, bro. It's more common in the bodybuilding community.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they're literally sculpting.
Yeah,
They're literally sculpting
and people like
themselves, yeah.
they won't like hang out with their friends because they're like, no, I look
Embarrassed.
fucking small. I need to get bigger.
Yeah.
These guys that are fucking huge, jacked, and they think they're not big enough. They say like, oh, I look like a twerp or whatever the fuck. Like,
Oh.
you got me? Yeah, and it's to the point of like depression and suicide and shit like that.
I used
You
to
got to
think I
kind of watch out with that.
I used to think I have really small arms, which is what motivated me to get in the gym and get bigger.
still do,
and
but
get bigger.
yeah.
No, I think, and to a certain extent, like I'll look at myself, like me looking at my body, I'll feel like, damn, I still got small arms. But then me looking in my mirror or me looking in my pictures, I'm like, no, you got your arms are bigger.
When I see myself in the mirror, I'm like, oh, you look fucking small. But then when I see a picture, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask this. Body dysmorphia, going back to that topic, do you think we as men, we kind of put that pressure on ourselves to be big, or we put that pressure on ourselves to look like Superman or He-Man, or like, the children or the childhood heroes and stuff we used to look to as kids? Do you think...
I mean, that's,
Do you feel that pressure?
That's our version of...
It depends on what you want to look like.
That's our version of the idealized form, like how women have like hourglass figure, big hips, big tits. Like we have
The
our
Barbie
version
thing.
of that.
But the thing is, all those people that you see, they're not ideal. You're never gonna look like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Even if you put 110% in for years, you're never gonna look like
and
that.
you're not gonna look at that because you're not them.
Yeah.
No, I mean, and also because they're enhanced. So
Well,
a lot of these men that you see, all those guys you follow on Instagram that are bodybuilders,
Yeah.
are the best looking motherfuckers, even the best actors that are fucking sculpted, they took steroids.
Oh no, I believe
Like-
that 100%.
Like Christian Bale in
Yeah.
Batman and the Fighter or whatever.
Christian Bale's weight journey,
Dude, it's
is ridiculous.
Yeah, but whenever he was in American Psycho, like you're enhanced. Also, Brad Pitt in, I forgot what movie it was, The Gladiator, I think it was that movie or whatever.
Was it Troy? Maybe?
Troy.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious depending, and those are like ideal bodies, but
Yeah.
you're not gonna reach that naturally.
No,
And
yeah.
then all these, same with women, where you see like tiny waist, or like big ass and stuff like that. All
There's
those Instagram. I think Instagram fucked it up, and I think it increased the level of body dysmorphia amongst like
agree
young
with that.
adults, because they're like, oh, I want to look like Jen
Barbie,
Seltzer.
yeah.
I want to look like Summer Rae.
I remember Jen Seltzer. I was part of that.
But you get,
that
yeah, and I want to look like, I think her name is Katia something.
I don't know.
Oh, that really quick.
But all these women are enhanced. They
Yeah.
have surgery and stuff like that. Like, you're not gonna look like that naturally.
Oh,
You get me?
Wait,
So-
one more time. Big shout out to Miguel and Clan in the chat. He's the first one here. We love you, Miguel. Each and every time.
Like you're not gonna look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You're not gonna look.
Oh no.
because they took shit.
But there's some like there's not to say that there isn't like some out there that are natty that you will, and even the ones that are natty, you're not gonna look like them because you are not them.
Yeah,
you don't have
that
that
also
same-
genetics plays a huge
Yeah, you
role.
have that
you don't
same
have
genetic.
that body.
Yo, bro,
It's
when I
just like-
ran cross country in high school, I was so skinny. I didn't have a six pack.
Oh, wow.
I've never had a six pack in my life. I was skinny as fuck. Never
Yeah.
had a six pack. So a lot of this is also genetic.
yeah.
But I think it's such a crazy thing, because as a man, I guess, I've never felt like the pressure, and maybe it's just me on my personal level, but I've never felt the pressure to be like, I have to look like Superman. I have to look like, all these superheroes and stuff. I was like, damn, like those guys are yoked.
I want to
and
look
Well,
like Pepe Aguilar.
No, actually, growing up, and even maybe as far as a couple like recently, I was always like, man, I need a jawline. I was like, all the girls, they only like guys with jawline.
That's true. That one I do
It was
remember
like,
hearing
it was
that.
like jawlines. I remember like, man, I hate my chin. I hate my hate.
And
I
I've
hate
seen
my
it with
double
like
fat.
friends who take their strap pictures. You know which friend? That starts with an M.
Oh,
He'll take selfies and his fucking, because he has a badass
Razor
fucking
sharp.
jawline and
Yeah, he
shit.
does.
Man, but jawlines would be the only thing that growing up I was very insecure of because I
Yeah.
was like, I want a fucking jawline, dude.
Yeah.
I want a crisp fucking one that can kill. But no.
yeah, like a razor sharp one.
Yeah.
I think.
They sell scam products
Oh, like the balls
The
you
little
chew
for
balls
on.
that.
that you chew.
It's called jazzercise.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
really?
you're just chewing on it for hours and shit like that.
Yeah.
And you got like a pump because there are muscles like in your jaw
There's
area.
small muscles in here.
But it's not gonna like take away all the
No.
fat and stuff like that that's there. You kind of need surgery to have.
because your jaw is defined. It's not defined by the muscles on your jaw. It's defined by the fat and the muscles on your neck.
Have y'all heard of the chin exercises where you like kiss up in the like?
Oh, there's some. No, okay, that's stupid. No, you look like a fish.
No,
but
trust me, it's
there
real.
is some like one of our strongest muscles in our body is our tongue,
Oh, if you
And-
pick it up.
and there's actual ways to give yourself a jawline or correct your facial posture
Yeah.
by just tongue placement.
Yeah.
It takes a long time. Don't get me wrong, but I've seen the progress pictures, and it's just a matter of pushing your tongue up against the roof of your mouth or your
But I
teeth.
think also a lot of it because also you got to realize your jaw is a bone.
That's what I'm saying. You
So you're not
restructure
gonna-
it. It's getting restructured over time.
You think
It's
so?
'cause
Your tongue is
like-
pushing
Because
against
I've seen like videos about it and where people like say like you do these exercises, but a lot of it is also lighting. So you see like in the before and after picture,
Yeah.
and it just
No,
it's
this
just lighting.
is I don't know if it's I don't think it's a pseudoscience or I don't think it's
No, it's just like you just pick up your fucking tongue.
yeah
You
because
sit up-
it's like when you give babies like pacifiers and shit.
Mm-hmm.
If you give them for too long, their teeth grow outward.
yeah.
That's the same concept, but with your tongue, and you're using your tongue to fix your jaw positioning.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's all.
I don't think you'll get
it is.
a chiseled jaw because
No,
of
it
that.
just fixes your positioning.
Yeah.
So like if it's not gonna fucking chisel you out.
Yeah.
But it's gonna fix your positioning where you might look a little
I
bit
think
more.
I think we have I think as a society we're so obsessed with having a perfect body we'll do the dumbest shit.
Yeah.
to reach that goal.
I don't know. I think that to me that's the only one that I'm like, all right, I'll buy into.
Because
that.
have you seen?
But it's a lot of.
Have you seen like those
dedication?
You see it a lot in like Russia and Brazil and India. They'll take synthol.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll turn their muscles into it's a
Balls
little
of liquid.
rock.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, it turns hard.
It turns hard over
Dude,
time.
they look weird.
Yeah,
man.
like-
and it doesn't even look nice, and you can
No.
get it leads to infections and shit like
But
that.
so
you know what
bad.
doesn't make sense about that to me is that if you inject yourself with synthol and then you go to the gym and someone sees you can't fucking like squat like 200, then like
What's the point?
what's the
of it?
point? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's just for the aesthetic
Well,
of it.
I'm pretty sure those guys don't even go to the gym
You
anymore.
It
know
doesn't
what I
even look
bought
aesthetic.
The other day, I bought like this little roller, and it's supposed to be like that rose quartz.
Or like
and-
the jade rolls or whatever.
No, I don't know. It's a little roller.
Oh, yes.
It's the crystal roller, and I just roll it on my face, and it's supposed to like promote blood flow.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know. I'll let y'all know how that goes. Have you heard of the gua sha?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I don't know how much.
Put it in the fridge, right?
Think so.
I've seen the one where it's got like a bunch of little needles and you roll it on your face.
Oh no, mine's just a
That's
little.
supposed to like awaken some
Mine's
bullshit.
just
Yeah.
Mine's
Oh,
just
no.
a little rose quartz crystal, and it's a circle, and you just
Yeah.
roll it. But it's not because of the crystal. It's just promoting blood flow.
Too,
I
like-
guess. I don't know. I don't buy into that.
I really don't buy into
Personally.
all those
No,
things.
but that makes sense. It's
But, like,
promoting
why-
blood flow in your face.
But does that have
Your
to
blood-
be rose
your
quartz?
blood
Why,
is
why
always
can't it be like
flowing.
plastic?
Wait, what?
Does it have to be rose quartz? Why can't it be plastic?
Yeah, it can be plastic.
It can?
I just wanted the rose quartz.
Or just go like this. Like
Yeah,
just-
you
you,
do.
you definitely can, but like that's a tool specifically to roll on your face. You get me?
My aunt used to say, like, whenever you dry your face, don't dry and pull. Don't dry the towel. Don't dry with your towel pulling down.
always tap it, right?
It's tap or up, because
Wow.
then you get wrinkles or
Well,
something.
because I feel like
I don't know.
wrinkles.
There's so many things.
There's
that
so
ha-
many
you know,
things. I
they
think
get
it has to do with.
passed
I think it has to do with age
Yeah.
and also taking care of your drinking water is important because drinking water can prevent aging on your
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
But
So
I
all
feel
these
like
little
we-
bullshit stuff, like over time, your body's not gonna get wrinkled because of the way that you dry your face.
I don't
Yeah.
think so either.
I feel like gravity plays a huge part in you being wrinkly because we spend 80 years on this earth and we're being pulled down constantly.
Wow.
That was kind of deep, man.
No,
Nah,
it's
bro,
it's
that's
a,
deep.
It's the system that's pulling it down, right?
no. Like, yes, obviously, like weight,
Patriarchy?
water, sleep, everything, they can slow that effect. But
And-
eventually,
and the patriarchy.
we're constantly being pulled down by gravity, like 100% of the
I
time.
don't think.
Constantly being
I don't
pulled
think
down
there's
by the
gravity. I
haters.
think it's just it's age. It's called like aging.
Well, it is gravity. Like it's like
But like, is
like
gravity
breasts?
making it happen?
I don't think
Yes.
gravity's making it happen, bro.
don't
I
think
just
gravity-
think I just think over time, once you hit like 40, your body just starts aging.
Why doesn't that happen with my dick?
Because it can't hold up anymore.
Why doesn't it happen with my dick?
What?
It's not heavy.
Why
enough.
doesn't gravity pull it down?
It's not heavy enough.
Yeah.
Huh? Well,
Yeah.
So when
gravity affects everything the same.
It's not big
Yeah.
enough.
So
Weight doesn't matter.
if I'm getting a boner, so if I can't get a boner up, I better get a boner down.
Yeah. See?
It's
Gravity.
So gravity's
just-
Yes,
bullshit.
when you
gravity,
put-
you know,
Okay, technically-
just proves
gravity's not
gravity
even real. Did you know that? Did you know that?
I agree with
Did
that.
you know that gravity isn't real?
Technically, the second you pick up your dick and let go and it drops down,
That's gravity.
That's a dick down.
Huh?
But gravity doesn't do it
That's
because
gravity.
because the thing
That's-
is, people are like can't get it up, but like
That's
if gravity was if erectile dysfunction had anything to do with
Gravity?
then your dick would just be hard going down. But it doesn't
Yeah.
get hard going down; it just stays soft.
The second you grab your dick and like let go and it drops, that's
Okay.
gravity
Okay.
right there.
Let me
Yeah,
ask
but
you
then-
this.
So why doesn't if you're saying
Wait.
gravity makes tits
No, it's because your
longer,
dick weighs more than the air.
Let me ask you this. So if you take out your arm and you stick it out,
No.
out like this, right?
No, it's
Yes.
gravity
Hold
pulling
on.
it down.
Hold on. If you take out your arm and you stick it out like this
Okay.
and you keep it in there for an extended period of time, say like 10 years, right? You don't
10
think,
years?
Yeah, you don't think that your arm and your skin and everything is
You're gonna get fucking tired.
you're gonna get tired. One, you're gonna get jacked too because you're doing a static hold.
Yeah.
So you're actually gonna build muscle.
Well, it's because there's also the story of this man in
You're
India.
you're just gonna get tired. You're just gonna get tired, fatigue and stuff like
Gravity-
that, dude. You can't even do that for like 2 minutes.
I'll keep it up for 2 minutes.
What if it was just like a fake arm?
I'm keeping
skin?
my arm like this for the rest of that podcast.
Okay. Well, it's
Gravity's
just,
fucking real.
yeah, gravity's real. I
No,
feel
but
like
it's not pulling your skin
It's not pulling
down,
your
bro.
It's not
Yeah,
pulling it to the point where like
No, I'm not saying gravity is pulling you so much that it's gonna like stretch
It's
you.
not
but
gonna.
that's
It has,
what you're saying, that
it's not gonna
gravity
do
is
anything
what
to do with your
ages you.
skin.
Through time.
over
80
time,
years,
yes.
it's
You
pulling
spend
it
80
down.
It's because
years
it's because your body doesn't produce all these
It's
fucking
it's
things.
cell
and shit.
degeneration,
I don't-
bro.
So
yeah,
like your
everything
your
ages
skin
within time.
loosens up because
Yes.
you're getting old, and then gravity's like, ooh, now it's a little looser.
No,
Let me
that's
pull it
not how
down.
that works.
That's not
no,
how that
it's,
works.
It's
Yes.
cell
That's
degeneration,
how
bro.
it works.
No.
I think
trust
it's
me on
because
this.
gravity
Once you hit
has an
40 years old, your body just like
25.
It degenerates.
Okay, then,
No, it's
okay. Then
25.
how is
Wait,
it
I'm
that,
25.
that when astronauts go? Wait, hold on. How is it that when astronauts go to outer space and they come back like 2 or 3 inches taller because they've had no gravity pulling them down?
That's
to their body?
not real.
They don't come taller.
They don't come taller. Who the fuck told you that?
That's like
Did
a
you get it from
thing.
like an Instagram meme that's like
How's-
true facts?
That's like a thing.
He follows this page called like Insane Facts on Instagram, and he's like, "Did you know astronauts
Uber
get 2 to
facts.
3 inches
That's like
taller
a
every
thing.
time they
Like,
go to
that's
space?"
like- they
Bro, if that
literally
was the case,
stretch.
I'd be a fucking astronaut right now.
Are you doing a space?
Instead of being on a fucking podcast, but it's not real, so I'm here on the podcast.
There is no way that experiencing zero gravity makes you taller. How is that gonna make your bones
If
grow?
any-
I think zero gravity won't age you because your body doesn't have any stress of being pulled down over a long period of time.
time
Okay.
ages you.
Go fucking sit in water for 10 years.
If
What's
that-
gonna happen?
Wait. If that was the case, then
Pruning.
planets like the moon wouldn't die, but eventually the moon's gonna die. Because everything ages, so it has nothing to do with fucking gravity.
Okay, but what about that thing where athletes sit in it, where it's the water and they put so much Epsom salt in it that your body is suspended in zero gravity? So like you're not.
When you're in water, you're not experiencing zero gravity. You're experiencing gravity, but you're in suspension.
There's always the gravity's always gonna be there because it's pulling you
You're
down.
experiencing what differentiation and pressure.
Gravity is fucking real.
Gravity's real and it
No,
weighs
We know
gravity-
it's real.
There's no gravitational force. That's a lie.
Peop-
So when you jump
It's
up,
acceleration.
fly away.
No. Gravity is not what you think it is. It's not a force that exists.
Gravity holds me down, just
Yes.
like my shoddy.
That's why that's why I can't develop because gravity's always pulling me down.
But no, but gravity isn't real in the way that you're thinking it's real.
Yes, it is real, dude.
So what is? What is
Did
it?
you not hear my
Hold on,
sentence?
hold on. Let him speak. So what is it real in?
It's gravity is not a force that pulls you anywhere. It's a situation of masses around you. That's
So
it.
how
And
come-
it's bending space time.
So if I throw something and it falls, what's that?
It's space time is being
That's
bent.
gravity.
I'm on their side now.
No, I'm not saying that gravity's not real. I'm saying that it's not real in the way you think it's real.
No, what happens if an apple's on a tree?
It's on the tree.
It fucking falls. That's fucking gravity.
What happens if I
I'm
trip?
agreeing with that.
What happens if I trip?
You fall
Why?
because of gravity. That's what I'm saying. It's not real in the way that you think it's real. Like it's not something that's saying like, "Yo, come here, Fonz, I'm gonna fucking pull
I'm
you."
not
No,
saying-
it is though. At all
No,
times,
it's not.
gravity,
Yes,
gravity's
no,
pulling
wait,
down on
but
that.
it's
Gravity's
not-
pulling
wait,
down on-
but
It's
the
pulling us
no,
down.
okay,
It's
so
not like this. Like gravity.
It is,
No,
though,
it's
but
not
we're
like
just-
that. It's not like that.
If you go to fucking Jupiter, where the gravity's like 10,000
And you get
times,
stupider?
I think that's where like in Jupiter like you can't even like pick yourself up
Yeah,
because the
gravity-
gravitational
because
pressure is
gravity-
strong.
literally at all times,
Gravity-
it's like this. It's like
gravity,
You can't, if you're
But then it also depends on your
Gravity-
resistance to gravity. So
gravity-
there's resistance to gravity on this garage
like
door.
it's stronger than the gravity.
Yeah.
Huh?
That
yes.
garage is strong.
But
God
because
damn.
of the spring.
God damn.
I am stronger than gravity because I could stand up.
Yes. We're stronger to a certain
I
extent.
mean, it depends on, like I said, it depends on your resistance level.
Yeah.
You guys are not stronger than gravity.
How
To
the
a
fuck-
certain
How
level.
the fuck can I stand up?
I mean, you are because gravity is stronger than you.
Gravity
Because
is
if that
always
was the case,
stronger than
you can fly, but you can't
no,
fly.
I'm stronger enough because I'm strong enough to resist it to stand
Yeah.
up.
Okay, no, but-
I'm not strong enough to fucking fly.
But
Yeah.
what's the threshold of it being stronger? Like you being stronger than gravity, or gravity being
there's
stronger
an-
than you? Because obviously there's resistance.
Yeah, there's an
but you don't-
equation. We can figure it out.
But
What
we
I
don't
am
know.
saying is that gravity is
At
not.
all times, it is pulling down.
It is not.
Yes.
It's not like a vacuum that's sucking.
It is,
No,
though.
it's a bend in time that pulls you down because
Okay.
of mass. It's not something that sucks. It's something that bends space time because of heavy massed objects like the Earth that create a gravitational field.
So is
Yes.
it pulling you down?
Yes, but not.
But it's not like someone
It's
some
not
magnet.
It's not
We
something
never
that's
said
doing-
it was. We just said over time, in a
No,
long period
No,
of time.
and that's why I'm saying that it's not because
At
of
all
that.
times, it is a fucking vacuum. It's
Okay,
a vacuum
no,
of
but
space-time continuum.
It's not.
It's
sucking.
not. It's not pulling you. It's not pulling your skin down like that.
You're falling. You're always falling.
Yes,
If
but
that
you're
was-
not being pulled.
Hey,
like right now, if it
Ed,
wasn't for gravity, my cheeks
Ed,
would be up here.
if that was
That's not true.
no,
It would be.
I think
then
I
that
agree.
no, because you'd be the same figure, but you'd just be moving up. Then
Okay, let's talk about really like obese people.
Yeah.
okay.
Their skin and their weight would be put up if it weren't for gravity, but because they're so heavy and gravity's real.
Wait. Okay.
It pulls them down.
It's their mass
yes,
plus the gravity. It's
but-
two factors.
Yes,
Yeah.
but the thing is, they're so fucking heavy, so that's why they fucking go
But they're
down
only
too.
heavy because of the gravity.
No, they're heavy because of fat.
They're only relevantly heavy.
Because there's a difference between weight and mass.
Yeah.
There's a difference between weight and mass.
Yeah.
Weight is mass acted upon by gravity.
Okay.
Yes, but
if we took an obese person,
well, obviously,
on the moon,
Yes.
they'd be able to walk a lot freer.
Yes.
Yes. Why?
So
What's your point?
Because of gravity.
there's no
That's
gravity
what
in the
I'm
moon.
There is.
Yes, there's
There is?
a small
Okay.
amount of gravity.
But we're gonna jump a lot higher because there's also no air resistance.
Yes.
But see,
There's
because
no
they're-
atmosphere.
they're-
And I feel like since there's less gravity, it's less stress on their body, less stress on their joints, and less stress on their bones.
That is true.
And
That
then
is true.
overall, less stress, better mind, better
No,
skin.
but
Okay.
wait, no.
Oh, wait. Okay. If it's like that, I agree. If it's like that, I
No,
agree.
but no, but
that's not what you've been trying to say.
no.
we're trying to
But the
say.
thing is, it's different with bones because you're always putting pressure on it 24/7. You're not fucking putting pressure on your fucking cheekbones 24/7.
Hang
Gravity is,
hang
though.
upside down. You're not gonna.
There's
get
a
taller.
reason. Hey, wait. There's a reason why there's people in their 80s or 90s with no fucking wrinkles.
I've never seen that.
Look.
There are.
Not about.
Do you know what decompression therapy is, Fonz?
So it has to do with how you take care of your body, not because of gravity.
Do you know
Yeah,
what
but at the
decompression
same-
therapy is?
Run it by me one more time.
Hold up. At the same time, there's people who have like lived to be hundreds, and they're like, "Well, what did you do?" $100, and they're like, "What did you do?" He's like, "I smoked 2 packs a day, and I didn't."
Yeah,
fuck
but those
shit."
are odd. But also, they don't
I'm not
fucking
saying
eat the
that's
things
way
you.
to do
Yeah.
it, but I'm saying like it kind of doesn't fucking matter, man.
Look.
It's a roll of the dice on how you live life and
Look,
how
I
long.
don't think so.
Look,
Half and half.
I was listening to this podcast, and a lot of it is depending like how you eat, like how you work.
Yeah.
It's a whole bunch of things.
But then some of those guys who do nothing,
And if you
they
work
could,
out.
they could survive.
I don't know. They end up being blobs their whole life.
Oh, it disconnected twice.
It's like there's this case of this man, I believe in India, where to prove a point, what he did is that he held his arm over his head for 25 years straight.
Okay.
And when he did that, his arm, there's no bone mass, like there's no muscle mass. His arm is literally like thin as a twig.
you lose muscle mass
Yeah.
in
You
space.
lose muscle, and he's got just like a twig for an arm, because he's been holding it up for so
Yeah, but
long.
he-
There's no blood flow.
Yeah.
It looks like a piece of beef jerky,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So I'm thinking
Why would
that
he do that?
Because when you don't have any, when you don't move your arm, when there's no mobility, you get weak.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree
so-
with your side, but I
Yeah,
think there's other factors
yeah.
at play,
Because the thing is,
especially
it's let's say like people in wheelchairs because they don't move their legs get
It's
legs get
glaucoma.
skinnier.
Yeah.
They go through muscle
Degeneration.
dystrophy or whatever. the fuck-
Dystrophy, yeah.
dystrophy or whatever because they don't move their legs at all. So
Yeah.
they don't get fat. They get skinnier, but because there's no mobility,
The
they're not
muscle's
moving.
dying.
Yeah. So there's no stress on that muscle. So it just gets skinnier
Yeah.
and skinnier. That's it. That's the thing with him. You're not moving your arms like this, so your arm's just gonna get weaker.
And what
Yeah.
about people that have, like, how like truckers, like they'll sit because they sit for an extended period of time, they end up getting a lot of weight or getting a lot of mass because of like their thyroids and shit.
No,
You know what I'm talking
I mean they get. The thing is, a lot of truckers. It also depends on your diet.
Okay.
So the trucker diet, it's just fast food.
That's mine.
Sitting
Very
down too.
sedentary.
Sitting down too all the time. So you're not moving. So that's why a lot of them get fat.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, okay, so
Not
Fonz,
because of gravity.
Actually, I had
decompression therapy.
oh,
Go.
yeah, do that.
I just want to go back to the point where this guy thinks that if you go to space, you come back taller. That's not true.
Chat, that's true.
Instagram told me it was true.
Decompression therapy is when you hang upside down.
Imagine there.
You hang upside down, and it decompresses your spine. Because when you're standing up straight, all gravity and your muscles or whatever are pulling down on your spine.
Uh-huh.
You decompress by going upside down, so now gravity's pulling the other direction.
Oh, okay. You're stretching.
You're not
You're
stretching.
not
You're
stretching.
not gonna get taller. You're alleviating stress from your fucking spine, bro.
But do you think that alleviating that stress gives your muscles and your bone structure more ability to grow?
no.
I think so.
I think so.
Okay.
No, because
then every kid that fucking wants to play basketball and goes to the NBA is gonna do decompression therapy and just hang upside down.
literally
No.
what Jeremy Lin did.
Literally, fuck is Jeremy Lin?
decompression therapy. You're just relieving
releasing
stress from your back.
You release
That's
stress.
it.
What if you do that other therapy? the one where you don't have any senses.
I was talking about that.
That one, you actually you become a superhero.
Dude, that shit's gotta be like the best sleep ever. Like,
No, it's not, dude. That sounds like hell.
okay, well, I want to lay in the
But
dark and not feel.
The thing is, like,
Just, I don't know.
a lot of this stuff is done, but I've seen research I've read that stuff over the years, like saunas. If you go to the sauna like often whatever, a lot of these people tend to live longer.
Wow.
Saunas.
Because your body, whenever you go there, when it near like 200 degrees, right, your body starts developing these things. I don't know what the fuck they're called, and
estrogens.
Not estrogen.
It's
like it has something to do with ATP and shit like that.
the proteins,
like the AT&T.
Yeah.
like the Samsung.
I don't know.
The CBD.
But they've done this research in Europe that it correlates to living longer. I think like 20% longer.
Really?
Yeah.
I kind of believe in that shit. I feel like you go to
because you put your body through much through the stress and shit like that, and it helps with aging.
You're like you're tempering steel,
and also helps. It also helps with heart health. That's why.
Yeah, you're tempering steel,
and you're getting rid of all like the bad shit.
Wait, are we talking about saunas or the sensory deprivation chambers?
Saunas.
Wait, I think we need to talk about audio wood for a second.
What is up, guys? This is another sponsored ad by Audio World. Hit up Audio World at audioworld.tx on Instagram and Audio World on Facebook. Anything from LED lighting, car stereo systems, even restaurant and businesses, hit them up because they got you. Audio World, only the best.
Perfect. All right. No, so the sensory.
Can you explain what a sensory deprivation?
Sensory deprivation. Oh, so you didn't even know what I was talking about when I
know what it is, but for the listeners,
I don't think you know.
I don't even know what that is.
My life is a sensory deprivation chamber.
Let me
Go.
It used to be on my MySpace.
Hey, turn the mic up real quick.
Not turn it down.
So basically, sensory deprivation chambers.
Bust it on that beat, ho.
It's a chamber of like you're in water, and you can't
Salt water.
Yeah, salt water, and then you can't. Just fucking up some chips. You don't have a sense of smell, taste.
Well, I mean, they can't cancel out your sense of smell, but they can like make the room not smell like something.
Yeah. No, you just can't smell anymore. So there.
Oh, I think there's pills for that though.
Probably.
Because there's pills that you can like taste things
differently.
Like good.
Wow.
Like you
really?
Like you put like a tab on your tongue or whatever, and you can like suck on a lime, and it'll taste sweet.
It's called LSD.
No, it's not LSD.
No, so basically that chamber is there's no smell, no hearing, no touch, no taste, no nothing.
That's scary.
So all of your senses, they're gone.
It's a really dark pod,
and you're supposed to be in there to like meditate.
Wait, isn't sight a sense?
Yeah, it's a dark pod. Like it's pitch black.
So it's all black.
It's pitch black, and you're floating in water.
They have one in Laredo?
I don't know.
You can do it in your bathtub. You could.
It's not the same, but it's like
you should be careful, but you could. Well, wait, the way to do it is you put it in your you fill up your bathtub with water.
Epsom salt.
What's it called? Room temperature water. Turn off your lights. Put on some. They say to cut like a golf ball in half, or like you can just put on like some dark shades or like a sleeping mask and put on some white noise. So like turn your radio and just let that play for like 3 hours, and you'll hallucinate.
Yeah, but my point is I think that's fucked up.
Well, hold on, because
it is. Why do you need that?
Okay,
no, but people legit use
there's
that.
therapy.
Why?
There's therapy.
Because, dude, I've seen a bunch of NFL players and boxers and stuff would do it because, they want to feel like they want to rest their body in a fast amount of time. They want to rest it.
I've seen them do cryo chambers, but not that shit.
He ran out of words. Like, you need like a lot of time, but like a lot.
He only has like 1,000. He only has like 1,000 words in his dictionary, and after that, he's like, well,
they want to get the benefits. They want to get the benefits of a full day or a
really
full amount of time. A full amount of
Why
time
are you sweating?
of rest in a small amount of time.
Big time, lot rest. They need.
They want big time rest in
For
small
little.
time.
I've never heard of that.
It's sick, yeah.
Dude,
I mean, they do cryo
look
chambers.
up-
Athletes will do like the most.
Look up sensory deprivation chambers.
No, but my point is that's like basically death. That's
Yeah.
basically death.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
You don't.
No,
can't-
because you're thinking.
You're
Yeah.
alive.
How do you know you don't think when you're dead?
True.
That's
Because
true.
I know that like in 20 minutes they're gonna come open the chamber. Like I'm not gonna be there for 3 hours.
Yo, forget about you.
They close for the night and shit.
You're like, guys.
No. But my point is that that state is I think is supposed to be akin.
I think
to
that
death.
state is beautiful because I think that's the state.
Imagine
That,
sleeping in a sauna.
I think that
Oh,
state
fuck
is
that.
beautiful
I
because
mean-
I think that's the state we belong in as humans.
It's-
I think that
That's where we came from.
It's where we
The
came
abyss.
from, and it's where we're gonna go.
It's exactly. It's the state.
The abyss.
It's the state most similar.
Maybe if we stopped being so fucking stressed, we wouldn't need these fucking
Yeah.
chambers,
exactly
bro.
no. But my point is that state is the same. Is is the closest thing we can get into being in the womb again, which I think is the most peaceful anyone has ever been in their entire life.
What do you think we come out the womb?
I'm thinking of another
I
way
don't know,
to get in the
bro.
womb.
Going to the beach is actually pretty nice.
No, because
I'm thinking of another way to get close to the womb.
Oh.
No. I mean,
no, because when you're in the womb, that is the most peaceful
I mean,
time you have
don't
ever experienced.
Not really, because you don't know anything. You don't have a conscience.
You do.
Careful,
Do you remember
Pancho.
the
Be
womb?
Careful, Pancho.
Oh, whoa.
What?
I'm pro-choice, but
I know, and I'm pro-life. That's a funny thing.
no, I'm kidding. No, but no, when you're in the womb, it's like you don't have to worry about food. You don't have to worry about your car payments. You don't have to worry about breathing. You don't even have to worry about fucking like moving. You're just it's the only time in your life where you exist and it's truly blissful.
I get you.
So-
Because you're born with a blank slate, and after that,
The second you're born,
that's
you're
why I
suffering.
don't recommend.
Yeah, literally. That's
right
why
now,
you come out the womb crying.
I don't
because it
recommend having a
hurts.
kid in the year like 2019 to like right now. Still currently, I don't have a kid. Right now is the worst time to have a kid because of COVID and stuff. I had a kid a couple months before COVID.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I love her so much, but to other people, I don't have a kid.
Yeah.
The world is
hear that,
fucking
Fonz?
shit right now.
I
Don't-
haven't.
don't-
Because
don't-
imagine that my
have
my
no
daughter was born in October 2019, and the pandemic happened in March.
Wow.
So she was only a few months old. So she's lived a life like of stress already.
Do you think she's
For 2
aware
years.
that
But she might
it's a
forget about
pandemic?
it. So when she's
Yes,
older,
because the thing is like the interaction with other people
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and
Like,
stuff like that.
that's taken away from.
But-
Yeah.
that's taken away. It's also with like my 3-year-old and shit like that because you're
I
at
think it
home
might
the whole
affect him
time.
a
So
little more.
the pandemic, I think the pandemic has fucked over kids more than anybody. I mean, if you've died, obviously, right? But I mean, it's more important also for people who are living.
Social development.
For social development with kids.
all of them, dude.
Because all these
Elementary
kids from infants to
high
like
schoolers.
10-year-olds
You
to
need
like
to be
10-year-olds, you need to be around people.
Yeah.
We're
Especially
social
people your
beings.
age.
You know
your
which one I
age.
think might be affected the most? It was like
Gamers.
No, shut the fuck up. It affected.
You know,
Anime
gamers are the most
enthusiasts.
oppressed people on the planet, right?
So
Anime girls are the most oppressed.
Cosplayers.
COVID.
COVID.
Shut the fuck up.
Furries are the most.
Yo, the furries. Oh my god.
Hey, bro.
COVID fucked over 2 years of school, and I think the one it affected the most is 5th graders
Oh, dude, that's a big year.
because they were 5th graders, and then now they're 7th graders in person.
or like high schoolers,
6th grade was
bro.
pretty important for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So but I think that was like the most impactful.
I gained consciousness in 6th grade.
I gained conscience in 4th grade.
Yeah,
I
that's-
gained conscious. I think I gained.
one up him.
I gained consciousness in first to 2nd grade.
What do you guys mean by that?
Like
I
you
realized I
know
was
what's
alive.
I had
happening.
depression in 4th grade.
I was in 5th grade when 9/11 happened. I don't remember.
I don't remember 9/11.
I don't remember 9/11.
I was like
but I
30.
remember the space shuttle. I think it's Columbia.
I remember when they
It
took
was
the Alamo.
January 30th.
The one that exploded it.
January 30th, 2003.
I remember
My birthday was the next day, so that's how I remember it. And I think that's like kind of like I remember a lot of stuff around that time.
I remember Michael Jackson dying.
I was literally gonna say,
I was
dude,
in text
when,
prep.
when Michael
Michael
Jackson
Jackson died, me
died,
too.
I was like, yo, people can die.
Yo, for real, I was like, yo,
That was the
these
first.
celebrities can
That was
die.
like the first celebrity that I was like, oh shit, like
They can die.
that guy, they're
Yeah.
dead, bro. Like yeah,
They can die.
because the thing is, that's the reason why I was shocked about death with Michael Jackson. Is because I never had like a family member pass away until
yeah.
I was a junior in high school.
Yeah.
My great grandma, because both my great grandmas lived to the mid
Mine
'90s.
too, man.
Wow.
And my great grandpas, they passed away before I was born. So obviously I had
too.
no idea about death. But the first death that I was like, oh shit, like someone's actually gone and never coming back was Michael Jackson. I never liked Michael Jackson, but because he was so famous and
famous.
impactful in everyone's life,
Yeah.
when I heard that he died, I was like, oh shit, like
That was crazy.
Like, wake up, he's gonna say psych. Oh, I mean Chris Benoit, because because he was one of my favorite wrestlers and stuff like that. And everyone was like, oh shit, dude, this guy's not coming back.
I think I
Yeah.
gained consciousness in 2nd grade.
He was like, I was out of Burlington.
Because I remember in 1st grade because I remember I went to ISS on my birthday
Oh
in
my
1st
God.
grade, and I was throwing water paper balls in the restroom, and some guy snitched, and what a coincidence! After that, like I just remember everything.
I remember in 2nd grade we had this thing at Matias. It was like around the world day or something like that.
Yeah.
And every classroom was a different country.
Yeah.
And you would decorate it and bring things from that country and walk around the school and take a tour of the world, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And in 2nd grade we had this classmate named Ayane. She was from Japan.
Wow.
And so we were Japan. And that was to me was like the first kind of like damn, there's other people in the world. And I was born in Mexico, so I know that Mexico and the U.S. exists or whatever. Yeah. But she was the first person that I've met that was from a different country, and let alone a different side of the world.
Yeah, because it's a different, complete different society and culture.
Mm-hmm. So she showed us a lot of what they do in Japan, and it was really cool. And I guess that's kind of where I first gained social consciousness.
Yeah, okay. I had gained consciousness a little before, but I think 4th grade was the first year I realized I was sad.
No, I mean, I remember elementary, but I felt like I really was able to develop my personality in 6th grade because it was a big change because I went from Catholic school to Harmony midway through the year.
Middle school is where you develop your personality, for sure. Yeah, elementary, everyone's kind of having fun.
Yeah, because I remember it wasn't until sixth grade where I actually cared about what I was gonna wear to school.
Yeah, that's when you started.
You start caring.
Whenever I remember the first.
You develop your ego.
I think it was before the first day of 6th grade. Or 6th grade. I remember the day before I was like, okay, I'm gonna wear this to the first. I'm gonna line up the fit for the first day. I never did that 5th, 4th, 3rd.
Drip up, man.
It
was like the polo. It was like the polo shoes, the brown polo shoes and shit. Yeah, with a Abercrombie
kids that wore those polo boots could fight. Every kid that had those could fight.
I guess they skipped me, dude.
I wasn't there for that meeting.
Everybody, you didn't go to that.
I didn't get the email.
No, he wore 310s.
No, I think in 3rd grade is when I got sexual consciousness.
Wow.
Okay. Same.
Because I remember making jokes or whatever about hey, some guy brought
want to do the sex?
No, some guy brought some kid brought action figures to class or whatever. Yeah. And I was like, okay, so this is me and this is girl, but she's a high schooler. So and what I meant by that is that she had tits.
Well, I actually got into a fight for a girl in 3rd grade.
Wow.
My only fight that I've ever had was there in 3rd grade or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's why I felt I guess lust or love or lust in 3rd grade because I got into a fight with this guy with a girl there. It was in a classroom and what a coincidence, only us 3.
Yeah.
And we got into me and the guy.
Oh, you
and she still took him.
Oh, you fought for her.
Because she was my girlfriend, little girlfriend, and we stopped.
Little baby Calmao girlfriend.
And then she got another guy, so I got jealous and we got into a fight there. I remember I pushed him into the desk and stuff like that, and then she was like, "Oh, I still like him." And I was like,
remember, she always gonna choose who she wanna choose.
Yeah, so that's ever since then.
She gonna choose who she wanna choose.
But also that kind of paved the way for my mentality. It's what's the point of going crazy for a girl? That's why I never get mad at girls.
Cool.
I think because of that.
That's pretty mature.
Yeah.
Some guys still don't have that.
Yeah.
Dude. In kinder, I had 3 girlfriends at once. I don't know. I'm kind of a
you know what? Really, and this was something
I had
that
a girlfriend in pre-kinder. Head start.
I had a girl girls have been playing me since 1st grade though.
I'm serious.
So I was getting played in 1st grade. There was this girl. Her name was Gabby. And this isn't Zapata, so.
I was gonna say, well, no.
So what's it called? So
tell your story, then
we were she would always be like, "I like you," and then there was this guy from a class above. His name was Juan, and she was like, "Oh, I like Juan" or whatever. And then I remember, I always mention my birthday in 1st grade because it was such an impact. It was such a crazy day.
Yeah. Your mom brought cupcakes.
So I was in ISS. They let me have my birthday party. They took me out of ISS early.
Nice.
And I went to my classroom.
Get out of jail free card.
There, and then Gabby was like. She's like, "Oh, Panchito, I like you." And she gave me a kiss on the cheek.
Damn.
So I've been getting played by girls playing with my emotions since I was 5 years old.
All girls are the same.
You know what?
Damn, Juice WRLD was right.
Oh, baby.
You know what was something that was not say a traumatic event, but it really humbled me. When I was in
when they stopped serving square pizza.
I wouldn't say it's traumatizing, but they stopped serving square pizza.
No. What was really humbling is that when I was in 5th grade, my class was maybe
10,
15 kids, right?
Wow.
In my 5th grade class, I was in Catholic school.
In my 5th grade class,
and there was maybe
on the beat, ho.
there was 5 boys and the rest were girls, right?
So 5 and 5.
So according to the
No.
that's
There's
10.
there's
Okay,
15.
Oh,
There's
15.
15 kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
So
a
there's
perfect ratio.
There's 15 girls.
Okay, well, I remember the girls, they had written a list of who they thought was the cutest guy.
Yeah.
right.
What number were you?
Well, hold
5?
on. So hold on. So they put all the guys' names, and then when I finally got to the list, I wasn't on the list at all.
What do you mean?
They didn't put me on that.
They just didn't put you on the list.
Didn't put me.
Has that played a role in your anxiety of what people think of you?
Oh, maybe.
Because I gained I was gonna tell you on third grade too. I gained like this anxiety of what people like think of me and stuff like that. Because I remember I had my crush was in third grade, right? We're in the same class, and what's called I always like another guy that she had a crush on was in that class too.
Yeah.
And I always had this thought in my head every time I went to the restroom that they would kiss when I was like in the restroom and I'd come back. Wow. And like everyone was like, oh, like hey, like these two people kiss before Pancho gets back. Obviously not people are going on with their day. But I had like this anxiety of stuff like that when I would leave or what other people think about me or what they do behind my back. Yeah. Since I was that young. Yeah. Because I would always think that I go to the restroom and then like what I open the door and like I was thinking about like catching them, but obviously everyone's doing like what they're doing.
No, but to me, I have this weird anxiety of shitting my pants.
He's like, because I shat my pants.
I never shit my pants.
It's cool. I shat my pants.
I have this weird anxiety of shitting my pants because ever since I shat in my friend's pool, like when in the third grade, like every time I feel like, every time I feel like I need to take a shit and I'm holding it in and I'm barely gonna make it.
You're like, I need to find a pool.
He goes takes a shit in like a pool right now.
My mind's just fucking it travels back in time to that time I took a shit in my friend's pool and I was in the bathroom looking at my shitted covered shorts.
That was like in third grade, asshole. People never forget.
Dude, they didn't see me shit the pool. I dipped. Like, okay, I don't think
who shit in the pool.
Dude, the only guy parents obviously knew. The parents obviously fucking knew.
Someone had to clean up that duty.
Pool's closed.
Like, dude, it's because I don't even know if I actually shit in the pool or not, but I definitely shit my pants. Like,
there was shit somewhere. Did you think there was a turd you left behind a turd?
Yeah, like I walked out of the pool and I don't know. I walked out of the pool and I looked back. And it could have been a leaf. It could have been my turd.
And you don't know to this day.
And to this day, I'll never know.
Why didn't you just ask the parents of that guy?
Because I was fucking 8, dude.
Why'd you go right now? Do you still know the guy?
Yeah, I do.
Be like, hey, did I shit the pool like 10 years ago?
Go ask his parents. Do you remember this? Like, did I shit in the pool? And because they're adults and they'll remember. Like, you'll always remember if someone shits in your pool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you should go and ask his parents. Like, hey, when I was in third grade, did I poop in your pool? Yeah. And they're like, no.
I'll ask him the next time I see him. But I definitely I was holding it in because I was having so much fun.
Yeah, you don't want to poop.
We're playing that game where you would throw the things
chicken or whatever.
You would throw these sinkable sticks.
Yeah.
Like they would fall and you had to go and get them all. And like there was like 10 of them and you had to get all 10 of them. Well, I was having so much fun with that and I didn't want to leave. And it was like a deep pool. Like it was like an 8-foot deep pool and I was like badass because I like deep pools. And then I was just like, dude, I can't hold it anymore. I can't hold it. So I don't know if I felt something or what.
Yeah.
I got out of the pool and I rushed to the bathroom and I look back and I see what could be a turd. And I run to the bathroom. I pull my pants down and I begin to finish shitting. Yeah. And I look at my pants and they're all shitted. Like,
oh my God. I remember one time
you farted and shitted.
So you shitted and farted and came.
Dude. So I had to ask my friend's mom to use the phone, and I called my mom, and she came over with an extra pair of shorts.
And did you continue playing?
She asked me if I wanted to stay, and I said no, I want to leave. And till this day,
you can't go back from that. You can't go back
because you're thinking like, oh,
there's a shit in the pool. Everyone else is playing, and there's a shit floating.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta ask them if they did find a shit.
I don't know who else was at that party.
It's because when you're a little kid, you will hold your shit in your piss forever. Like
kids are very resilient.
What?
Yeah.
You just proved that wrong.
No, like you will hold it until you don't have to go.
Because kids don't realize that they think the easiest tasks are so hard. The easiest task of going to the restroom, but because you're having so much fun, they're willing to put their body through so much pressure because kids are so resilient.
They'll risk it. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, they'll risk. No, but
they'll risk shitting their
pants. But the thing is, he probably went through so much suffering before he took a shit.
No, he was just having too much fun.
No, but a lot of kids
prioritized fun.
Believe me, because a lot of kids they'll fall and do all stuff and they'll get back up. And they're willing to go through like that pain of your body, like they'll hold it in,
dude. Fonz, and literally last night
until your body gives up.
Last night, I took a shit at AJ's.
I know you were gone for like an hour,
dude. I was not gone for an hour. Wait, I was there for like 10 minutes. But like, no, it's because I was gone from you for about like a good amount of time. But I was in the bathroom for like 10, 15 minutes. Yeah. But like, I was holding it like, cause dude, we ate Peter Piper's that day buffet. I ate 8 slices with fucking 2 cinnamon buns.
You had a fofo.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have a 4
Oh
for
yeah,
4.
you didn't have.
No,
4 for
I ate Peter Piper pizza, and then we drank some more, and then we went to Wing Daddy's, and I had chicken and waffles, dude.
And then you drank another beer.
And then I drank some more, and then, dude, so all of that was in my stomach
That was
all
brewing.
day, and I was all brewing, and I was at AJ's, and I was talking to this chick, and I was like, look, she bought me a shot, I took the shot, and I was like, look, I have to go, and then I went, I took a shit, and I came back, and I was sweating, and good thing everyone else was
Have you
sweating.
noticed, like, whenever you, like, want to have a good time and you need to poop, what a coincidence, your body just, like, releases everything. Yes. Rather than when you're at home, I'm, like, in the shitter for, like, 30 minutes waiting for everything to come out.
Dude.
But what a coincidence when I'm, like, having, like, at a club where I'm having a good time and I want to get something, what a coincidence, my bowels will just, like, release all at once. Like, where are you at home? Like, whenever I'm trying to, like, do something, but I'm stuck in my toilet
I
for
can only shit at home.
20
No,
minutes.
I got to go back to being a little kid too, and I can attest to that. When you're a little kid, you know, you will hold your piss and your shit forever, right? And when I was like maybe
For a good time.
For a good time. Well, in my case, that's because I was scared. Okay, so this
Sounds
was
like
maybe
a good time.
Maybe this was like
Because the teachers also tell you, like, oh, you
Yes.
can only order the rest.
Yes.
And that's like, fuck, that's only
fucked
like
up.
elementary. Like in high school, they never gave a fuck.
Dude, I had this teacher that fucking hated me. She's the reason why I write like shit, because I would write and then she'd be like, she would tear up my papers and she'd be like, write again. And she fucking hated me, right?
My mom made me do that.
Oh.
Whenever I would have like incorrect answers on my homework, I would do it again.
Damn. Well, anyways, it was Halloween. I remember because I was just as Captain Hook. And she was reading all the other kids a Halloween story, right? And I was like, fuck, I really got to piss, but I know she's going to yell at me because I interrupted her for like telling the story. So I was holding it and I was holding it and I was holding it.
Pissed yourself.
And no. So then I got up and I sat at my desk by myself while she was reading them a story. And I'm like, fuck, like, just don't think about it. Don't think about it. And I fucking pissed myself, right? But the thing is, the costume was spandex pants, which don't hold anything.
Yeah, they just falls off.
You just see like a ball in his
Dude,
ass.
you just pissed on the floor.
I sat on my desk and I just pissed through my pants and it pissed on the floor too. And they had to come call the fucking janitor.
They got to call the fire
Imagine
department.
being
Yo,
the
that's
janitor.
weird.
Imagine being the janitor. They're like, fucking little kid. I would
worse
not
than
be a
me.
janitor at an elementary
But
school.
I was scared because I was like, I know she's gonna yell at me. Like,
That's
so
fucked up
that
on
was
her
some
part.
fear-induced
No, but
shit.
a lot of elementary teachers were like that.
They're
It's like, dude,
bitches.
just let me go pee.
Yeah, they're fucking bitches.
Okay.
Hey, the elementary teachers. Dude.
I'll go back. I'll fight elementary
Bro,
school
there were like
teachers.
23-year-old girls.
Yeah, bro.
like-
All the pretty girls become elementary school teachers still because the students won't hit on them.
yeah.
Like, let me just go pee.
Like if I was a hot girl, that wanted to be a teacher, I'd be an elementary school teacher, not a middle school teacher. Middle schoolers are the worst, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Bro. In middle school, we had a guy. There was this teacher that we had, and she was very very beautiful, and he went to step. He went to step because he was beating his meat in front of her.
Oh, we Trotman had one of those also.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was jerking it off on top of, like, he had his jacket on top.
Yeah.
And he was jacking off, and the teacher was hot, and she thought that he was texting. So she pulls the jacket off.
No.
Like, hey, what do you, like, don't be texting on there, and boom, yanks it off.
Fucking weird.
And it's little fucking Oscar Mayer.
Wait, but do you know who the guy is?
I don't know who the
No.
guy is.
The little
No, but yeah,
Vienna
it
sausage.
happened, and I never saw the guy since.
And then he's just fucking.
that started his path to like.
No, but he was like a ghetto
Franz,
kid.
how did you recover from pissing yourself in a classroom?
It's not bad. It's normal.
Yeah, I feel like kids piss themselves all the time.
No, but at that time, that was like the most embarrassing thing, wasn't it?
Nah, because kids piss themselves all the time.
Yeah, I remember kids pissing themselves
Like,
a lot.
I only remember
I
a kid
remember
shitting. I only remember a kid shitting his pants in gym class because
no
he
one
was
made
like
fun of you?
he was hugging the wall with like his back like all embarrassed for like a minute.
Smearing the shit.
No, I mean his pants are on, but I'm like thinking like you're squishing your shit like onto your
I
back.
know that shit was warm.
Oh.
But no, back to it. Though. I remember kids like pissing in class.
was
Dude,
common.
I was so.
I never saw that in class.
I shit myself in my friend's pool, and I thought, like, dude, like, if they found out it was me, it's over.
Well, no, like when it happened in class and some kids.
And now
pissed,
you're the
I was
king of
just-
Nito.
I was
Yeah.
just more like, why would you piss yourself? And then that was it. Like they cleaned it up, and I was like, that sucks for him.
I
That's
feel
it.
like peeing yourself was a common thing. I don't feel like it was
The
a-
thing is, I never saw. Well,
Every time I went
when I was a
into-
kid, I did embarrassing. Like I put a gum on my dick when I was 3 years old, and my mom couldn't take it out, so they had to get peanut butter, and peanut butter was able to get it out.
How did you get gum on your dick? Like, what, like,
I was chewing gum and I was curious. I'm a curious kid, and I put
you,
gum.
like, wrap it around, like,
I think so, and it got stuck. Like you couldn't take it out. You couldn't like because it was just so sticky or whatever, and you had to use like peanut. You had to use like peanut butter.
Could have stuck your dick in some ice water and let it like get really like
hard, and then just scrape it off.
I don't fucking know. That was the easy.
He's like,
and then also like I've been a little perverted little shit my whole life, bro. Like one time,
I used to put coins in my underwear and just like rattle them around because
that's fucking weird. And then you know the bridge that's there on.
It was cold. It felt funny.
You know that bridge that's there on metal over the train tracks that goes up and then down.
Yeah.
One time I told my mom, I was like, "Mom, my pee-pee got scared because you go." And to this day, and my aunt was in the car with my mom. And to this day, they always bring it up. My mom and my aunt, like my pee-pee got scared.
Oh shit!
Fuck, that's funny.
Oh my god!
Man, I think on that note we end the episode, dude. Jeez.
Oh,
yeah, no, that was great.
But another episode, you guys. Thank you to our listeners, our patrons, regular listeners, and our YouTube viewers for tuning in every week. We're gonna have another episode already posted up.
Yeah, we need to upload the other one, bro.
I forgot to upload last week.
It's been a long week.
All right, guys.
It's literally been a week-long bender. Like,
follow us on Instagram, Your Neighbors G, Twitter, Your Neighbors G, Facebook, Your Neighbors Garage, on Patreon, $5 a month, $10 a month, or whatever you want.
$1.
Yeah.
Donate.
Patreon.com.